name is Siobhan Byrne. At present, I run two companies. One is Adams & Butler, which I set up in 2003 with a business partner.
Okay.
And then the other one is Adams & Butler Africa, which I set up last year with my Kenyan husband. Adams & Butler came out of an MBA that I did, and whilst I was doing it, the group that I was studying with suggested that I go into business by myself. At the time, I was working in the tourism industry. So what I decided to do was to use my thesis for the MBA as the business plan for Adams & Butler, because I figured I'm paying all this money for the MBA, so I might as well get value out of it. So by doing the business plan as my thesis, I had access to the best brains in the country in the different areas, and then they would help me with various parts of the business plan. And I had a supervisor who was the chair of entrepreneurship in Ireland as well, so it was a brilliant opportunity. What we do is we're an incoming tour operator specialising in sort of the high-end tourism, but not just high-end. It's also sort of affordable luxury. So our clients will be one of two types. There are those that are very wealthy, or they're those that are looking for something different. So then I went to the exchange program, and the two things happened. First of all, I realised the Americans were totally different to what I had thought. Like, they weren't the normal Americans that you just see in Ireland coming over vacation, etc. What we realised was that we actually were doing the exact same things, but that we didn't sort of sing our praises, or we didn't have that inner confidence. So when we all went back, I think all of us acted differently because of it. Again, I felt that the experience that I had dealing with various institutions, various people I met when I was on the programme, facilitated the fact that I was able to communicate better with this large association in the States. If I was looking for information, say in Las Vegas, I would know someone who I met in Boston who knew someone. So I got referrals.
Okay.
And you could send an email and they would answer you and give you the contact that you needed. We decided we'd go after the American market because we knew it's a large market. Even if we only got 1% of our target market, it was fantastic business. Then the other thing is that we got outside accountants. We had people working for us. And one thing I've realised is that no one cries over writing a cheque like an owner does. It's going very well in the sense of that I know the product very well now. We've started, getting clients this year. This was the first year that we actually got real clients who paid money, which was good. And another thing I'm doing there is I don't want to sell countries I don't know. So I'm specialising on Kenya, Tanzania, and Namibia. And then recently I've just come back from looking at fantastic properties in Zambia. So again, what we did with Ireland and the UK, we're doing with Africa, in the sense of that we're only going to sell something that we feel will be the perfect vacation for a client. Everything we do is customised.